Everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So, a little bit of an update on the Epstein story and how it relates to Prince Andrew. So, Prince Andrew has denied all allegations levied against him by Virginia Roberts Giuffre, who's arguably the most well-known victim of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell's child sex trafficking ring. Giuffre has long contended that she was forced to have sex with Prince Andrew on multiple occasions when she was still a minor. Lately, I've noticed an uptick in attacks on Giuffre. It really appears that one or more people are attempting to undermine her credibility and cast doubt on her testimony and allegations. However, new information has come out which corroborates her story, and that's in addition to the already existing evidence and witnesses which prove that Andrew hasn't been exactly forthright. For example, Giuffre alleges that her second sexual encounter with Andrew was when he stayed overnight at Epstein's New York estate. Andrew, however, told reporter Emily Maitlis that he visited Epstein's home in New York, but he never slept in the mansion. Now, of course, one doesn't automatically discredit the other. I mean, you don't have to stay overnight at the mansion to have sex with a young girl. He could have done that during the day, obviously. But this just undermines his story even more. So news sources have confirmed with the Daily Mail that Andrew did in fact stay overnight in Epstein's home, as did his Scotland Yard bodyguard. And an official itinerary that the Daily Mail has been able to obtain shows that Andrew spent the final night of his 3-day trip to the United States at a, quote, private address to save taxpayers' money. Ah, gee, what a man of the people. So there's also a gap in his itinerary, which shows that several hours were unaccounted for while he was in New York, and it's listed only as private time. Andrew has failed to provide any explanation about that private time, whether it be his whereabouts or his activities. But both Giuffre and another one of Epstein's alleged victims say that they were with him in Epstein's mansion during his visit. Now, to be fair, I will share with you that the sources who claim that he did stay at Epstein's mansion also say that Giuffre was not there when he spent the night, but there's too many other witnesses who say otherwise. So this appears to be a lie, or they're just misinformed, because another eyewitness who spent time with both of them while he was there visiting alleges that Andrew groped her during the visit. So this is a woman named Joanna Soberg. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I think the J is silent. And she is the eyewitness to whom I'm referring. She's currently a hairstylist and salon owner in Palm Beach, Florida. And unlike other victims, she was 21 the first time she had sex with Epstein. She alleges that he groomed her for months before talking her into having consensual sex, of course, because she was an adult. Like many others, though, she was also recruited by Ghislaine Maxwell, but she was just given the job of answering phones and serving beverages for $20 an hour. So unlike the others, she wasn't asked initially to provide massages. Things escalated, though, over time, as she explains. And she says that basically she was a struggling, desperate college student, and she made a mistake by allowing herself to get sucked into Epstein's world and giving in to his demands. So Soberg has corroborated Giuffre's story and timeline in regard to Prince Andrew. She confirmed that around Easter time in 2001, which is exactly when Prince Andrew was here in the United States and was in New York, at least for one of those days, she was invited to Epstein's home at that time for a get-together. So in attendance, she says, was Maxwell, Giuffre, Epstein, and several other young girls, and Prince Andrew. And she said she didn't necessarily recognize Prince Andrew, but she said, quote, "I felt that I knew him." So she kind of thought she recognized him, but not sure. She did say that he was very charming, and she confirmed that, which others have said, that Maxwell presented Prince Andrew with a gift. It was a custom-made latex puppet from a company called Spitting Image. So the puppets are made to look like someone you know. So this puppet was made to look like a caricature, essentially, of Prince Andrew. And Soberg said that they all took a photo together with the puppet because Andrew thought that it was very funny since it looked just like him. That's when she claims that Andrew groped her. She admits that she willingly sat on his lap for the photo, and he placed his hand on her breast. At the same time, Ghislaine Maxwell picked up the puppet's hand and placed it on Virginia Giuffre's breast, and then they all laughed. So this is coming from Soberg, not Giuffre. And so beyond the photographic evidence and the witness who saw Andrew dancing with Giuffre at a nightclub in London, Soberg's account of that evening at Epstein's mansion flies in the face of Andrew's claim that he never even met Giuffre. And Soberg has no reason to lie. She doesn't have a dog in the fight with this. Anyway, that's where we're at, guys. Of course, he still refuses to sit with the FBI and talk with them, which is outrageous, but we'll see where this goes. As always, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching and listening. I'll talk with you soon. Take care. Thanks for listening to Plants and Politics. The only way we can take our country and power back is to spread the truth and build an army. So remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share on Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. Thanks again.